Yo, this is Big Fam C and Kev. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if you guys is just Kev, you know what I mean? Uh, you know what I'm saying? This is Who Run the City, the podcast. T-Time, he not here, but, he probably watching, so shout to him, shout to all of the fans. Um, and we need y'all to help us like, you know what I'm saying? We about to get into it. You know, a lot of Nick fans is out there. We still got something to say. I mean, it did happen at the Barclays, so we got something to say. So hopefully y'all pull up. And yeah, man, help us, man. Help us share, man. Sharing is caring.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? We about to get into it, man. Yeah, man. Without further ado, man, while this song plays, just share it. You feel me? All right.
It's just different.
Yeah. Fuck it, I'm stuck in my ways. Paper is all we about, nigga. All that beefing for the lame dudes. They just be running their mouth, nigga. Had me call a Brook and Rumble. Had them grimy niggas run up in your house, nigga. Cannon all up in your mouth. Ugh. Rick James on your couch. Whoa. Cheddar bang with the cloud. Oh, Barry Blue with the account. Oh, only losers talking down, but looking up to me when I come around. That's why I got the crown. These dudes ain't ill, rapping they frail, nigga. That shit I can't feel, lacking the skill. I'm sleeping on rappers like Bill after the pill, yeah. Fuck is on your mind, boy. Came back to put you niggas back in line, boy. Get a good looking niggas on your side, boy. Oh, bitch, niggas, whole click a bunch of tomboys. God, Staten Island, yeah, it's mine, boy. I ain't trying, I just do it on the side, spit a guy. How y'all in a booth all day and still playing catch up? You ain't even got a job. Defeat these niggas in my leisure. Beastin', rest in peace when I'm on that feature. Beastin', he's rapping, the Mac, feed him. Niggas G'ing him if they saying they seeing him. See me and my niggas one of a kind. Probably why everybody be so mad at us all the time. I ain't aiming at nothing, I'm just detonating the bomb. It's a brand new line since we messing with niggas' minds.
Fuck around and have a Billy in a Pico. Just a rego for a grip. Leave a nigga stitch on the lead low. To me, you niggas is rooted loom. They keep it brief though. We on leave a nigga reformed. I ain't meek though. See all of my niggas riding in the streets though. None of us ain't doing Willie started on you like a hilly. I'm up in the semi, no bluff. It'll lift a nigga up. Tell the niggas that I be the one with the wave. Got a little shorty with the pose. In the stage, all my niggas black and with the white. A bunch of renegades. You ain't with the action on my life. You niggas just a rage. You ain't gotta ask them with the shits, nigga. Messing with the flow, cause about how I flip, nigga. Stepping up the medication, get a dish, nigga. Barry with the batch, just hit me when you need a hit, nigga. Known fact, I'ma knock it out the park. CBS is lighting up the dark, you don't wanna see the spark. Pop a nigga, let us see the twirl. You can have the Allen, nigga, I'ma need the word. Known fact, I'ma knock it out the park. CBS is lighting up the dark, you don't wanna see the spark. Still gon' do it, give a fuck about who do it first. You can have the Allen, I'ma need the universe.
I create the way. These niggas riding around it. I create the way. These niggas riding around it. I create the way. These niggas riding around it. I create the way. These niggas riding around it. Yeah. Fuck it, I'm stuck in my ways. Paper is all we about, nigga. All that beefing for the lame dudes. They just be running their mouth, nigga.
Me and my niggas one of a kind. Greatest of all time. I create the wave. These niggas riding around it.
Yo, shout out to Luke, man. That was hard.
Yo, that's a third person right there?
Nah, that's you. That's you.
Yo, I got two. Nah, that's crazy.
That's you, bro.
You see, it's three. It looked like it's three right there, right?
Yep.
Oh,
So yeah, man. So talk to me, man. What's going on with Nets Kingdom? Good. So yeah, man. Let me start it off then while we going through these technical issues, difficulties. Last night, last night was a pretty interesting night for the New York Knicks. Good.
Yo, man.
Yeah, man. We're going through some technical difficulties over
Yo,
here.
let that just be an imaginary person or something, man. I don't know, man. I can't keep coming in and out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It could be like the real media or whatever. We could just imagine it to be whoever. But I can't keep coming in and out this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what I missed, man. What y'all talking about?
So yeah, I was talking about. I was saying to you. I was telling you
There you
about
go.
what's going on with Nets Kingdom.
Oh, Nets Kingdom. Shout out to Nets Kingdom. They are a like vlog. They do the same thing I do, but they a bigger page. They're a way bigger page than what I do. You know, I went out, made some Net fans friends, you know what I'm saying? They Net fan friends, you know what I'm saying? You know, I know where I'm welcome. You know, I'm welcome around Nets fans, you know, and Nets other Nets fans, they embrace me. Not like Knicks fans, you know. I don't feel a warm embrace from Knicks fans. I never did. You know, and I'm being honest about that. But Nets Kingdom, they was talking about the draft, and they was the ones who had gave me the news about uh what is the pick that we got? It was some undrafted player from UNLV, and it was I think his name Williams, his last name Williams. And I ain't gonna lie, I liked his spark because dude, like they showed the camera and how he was talking. He was like, "Yo, you know, you got to make something out of nothing." You know what I'm saying? He got like an energy, an attitude, like you know what I'm saying. He want to compete, and to be honest, I like that. I like the young boys that drafted that was undrafted. I didn't think we would get anybody just off of the strength that we ain't have no draft picks. But I could see there's ways around that. Shout out to Sean Marks. Again, this is redemption season, something approved season for the Brooklyn Nets. But Nets Kingdom, I get for the most part my latest news what about the Brooklyn Nets from they page. They was talking about Jalen Williams. That was dope. That was somebody we might look forward to getting. He was, I think, the 10th pick for the Suns like a season ago, and he like 6'10". You know what I'm saying? You know, if we don't get a bag of clacks, that's somebody I think we looking at. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Next Kingdom. And somebody was on there the other day and they was showing me love. So shout out to him. I don't even know who that was. He was just like, yo, you know, shout out to Big Fan Breezy. He out here. So, you know, it felt good to get recognition from Nets fans, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm out here pushing for the Nets. And I don't necessarily agree with everything that they say or I say. They definitely don't agree with everything I say. You know what I'm saying? I'll be Cam Thomas and how I feel like we need to build a team around the second year guys, and that's why we shied away from the you know, why we shied away from the draft in the first place and we ain't used the pick because Day'Ron Sharpe is going to get a lot of minutes. He should have last season, and when I checked the stats, he played 32 games and he had 6 starts. He could have did more, you know. So I think that's part of the reason they feel like he could do more. But if you asking me in short, landing the plane, who Nets Kingdom is, they bigger than Nets World, man. They like one of the bigger pages. And you know, again, I'm a fan of their page before I started my content, to be honest. Or getting heavy with my content.
So they've been out for a minute.
Yeah. They cover everything too. You know what I'm saying? They be on Twitter. I kicked it with Sane. I kicked it with AJ. I think it's another one named Chris, Chubbs, Rage. I ain't never really kick it with them. Like it's a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, in the Nets Kingdom, you feel what I mean? And you know, again, it's just a lot of us, man. It's a lot of Nets fans, you know, because of this podcast, we go back and forth about Nets and Knicks. But again, like I say, you know, I felt it was my due diligence to, you know, I won't say move up in the Nets world as a fan and not like that. It's not like necessarily in those words, but definitely not tug of war with Knicks fans all the time. Like definitely know where I'm supposed to be. You know, it's like Cheers. You know, you ever seen that show Cheers? And back in the day where everybody knows your name. You know, everybody knows you. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome around the Nets fans. So I feel welcome around the Nets fans. Shout out to the Nets fans. And like the guy said, that was repping. You know what I mean? Repping my name. He was like, at the end of the day, all of us want the Nets to get a championship. And that's true. You know what I'm saying? And we want the Nets to get a championship. But what about you guys? Y'all was in the draft last you know, did you get the guy that y'all wanted? What happened? I mean, obviously I was watching
I know a lot of Knicks fans. They didn't get what they wanted. I know most Knicks fans they didn't get what they wanted. But me, I was pretty content. Was popping. Marlon was goody, bro.
What's
That's
up?
my
I see you,
guy right
Marlon.
there. That's my guy. Yeah, so we didn't really get, most Knicks fans didn't get what they wanted, but hey, listen, it worked out for the best. We didn't have to give up any good young, none of our core pieces. We got to keep old guys like Obi Quickly, Grimes, Deuce, Jericho Sims. We got to keep our pieces, man, and that's important. That's good for our youth, man, for the movement that we got going on from here on out. So I was I
Now,
was I was pretty and to top it off, we got 3 future 1st round picks for trading back.
nah, but just staying with you there, because I seen y'all vlog. I was watching Nixon Ish. I couldn't comment. T-Time, he blocked me after that. He had came on the page, and I was, me and Labby was going in, and you know what I mean? After that, he blocked me. So, I was watching yesterday, but I couldn't comment, you know what I mean? So,
Yes.
I'm saying that to say that I agree with some of the stuff that you're saying, specifically about the core. Y'all didn't give up y'all core. Y'all got pieces, whatever it was, you're still in all. Your core is intact. And that's what I was vlogging about when I was saying I vlog different. Like, yo, y'all gave up the core. And the winning championship formula teams, they don't give up their core. They might add pieces to the core, but they never give up their core. Because once you give up the core, it's in rebuild mode. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. Nah, it's true. It's true. So I was pretty content. I like how this front office is moving. They moving quietly, not saying much. A lot of people just like to speculate. They think they know. They think they GMs. And they think they know what the team is gonna do, but they actually really don't know. Like a lot of the media outlets, bro, a lot of them just be talking nonsense, man. And they do it. I know a lot of them do it for clicks and views and all that stuff, but a lot of it just be speculation, bro. Because a lot of the shit they kept saying that the Knicks were gonna do, the Knicks did none of it. They did
Right.
none.
But what do you think? Because I seen your vlogs more so heavy on why is it important? Because you said it's important to keep your core. So why is it important? And when the last time you think the Knicks had a core from
I
now
mean, I think it's important because you get to build camaraderie between the players.
chemistry?
They grow together.
Yeah,
They grow up together. They learn how to play with each other.
yeah.
They get comfortable with each other. So once you start doing that, you're building your foundation from the bottom up. You
Right.
know what I mean? And when you start getting rid of your pieces like that, man, and when you got talented players at that, I mean, because we all know Obi's very talented, RJ, uh, 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 you know, quickly, these
But
guys
but
are talented players. They're
right, but
very
I
talented.
wanted you to get into that because I know you familiar with the college and I'm not. So, privy me. Um Draft picks. Quickly was what? What was his draft pick?
Quickly was a 1st round pick. He was a
Okay.
late 1st round pick. We got him in a trade. If I'm not mistaken, the Suns drafted him, but we got him in some type of trade or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's how we got Day'Ron Sharp. He was the 29th pick. Javon Carter was involved with it or something. And we
Yeah,
got Day'Ron Sharp put in 29th pick. But continue. RJ, we already know he was the third pick.
RJ was a lottery pick. He was a third pick. I really wanted Ja Morant, but I knew we wasn't gonna have a chance at John Morant because of the simple fact the Grizzlies weren't gonna allow that. we already knew the Pelicans. We already knew the Pelicans were going after Zion.
Hmm.
I knew for a fact that the Grizzlies were trying to grab John Morant. So I knew RJ was landing to us, and I wasn't mad at that because I knew RJ was gonna be good anyway.
Okay.
Um, Mitch was a late 2nd round pick
Okay.
by Scott Perry. as you saw last year, what Leon Rose did when he drafted Quentin Grimes late in the first round, he traded back and then drafted him at 25 or some shit like that, and we
Mhm.
was able to, move further back into the draft, and then later in the second round, we was able to trade a pick, get Deuce McBride, and then we got that other kid, Luka Jokovitis, over there in Europe in the Euro League.
Like, okay, so what? Like, what's he supposed to do?
Yo, this dude right here, bro. This kid right here, bro. He's a lefty, but he's smooth, bro.
But
He's
what
smooth.
position he play?
He's a point guard.
So I mean, he's immediate then.
No, yo, they're developing him. If I'm not mistaken, next year he should be ready, and they're bringing him up next year. But this kid, bro, this kid, I'm telling you, watch out for this kid, bro. You're gonna remember him.
Okay.
He's really good, bro. He's
I said
really good.
I said all that to say that, I see the Nick draft picks in a nutshell. Y'all got even with Randall. Randall is a top 10 draft pick, right?
Yeah.
And again, this is why I was y'all disagree with me, but this is why I was cooking. I felt like I was cooking with T-Town, I was cooking T-Town, not cooking with him, but about Kemba. Like y'all said it was a low risk. And what I'm saying is it's not a low risk because he fucked up the bag. Like he like made y'all not good. The time what was wasted was Quickly's time. Kemba took Quickly's opportunity to have the minutes, whatever minutes Kemba got,
That's
could
not
have
that's
got the
not
Quickly.
that's not really on Kemba though. That's not on Kemba. That's more on front office. The front office fucked that up.
But I'm
Um,
saying, like he said, yeah, and y'all agreed that it was a low risk, like it was a
nah,
high
it
risk to
was a
put
low
him at
risk.
point
It was
guard.
a low risk because we took a chance on Kemba Walker, who's supposed to be a good player.
But let me ask you this: do you think going from last season to the next season, did Quickly deserve the start? Did
Who?
he quickly?
Quickly, of course.
He deserved
Look,
this.
I
Not
thought he should have got.
not going. Yeah,
I thought he should have got a start right after Kemba went down. Actually, right after Kemba and D Rose went down, quickly should have got his start right there, not Alec Burks.
but that's what I mean. So you put that on the coach then.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all on the
coaching.
coach.
That's coaching. That's
Yeah.
coaching.
So this all right. So again, I'm saying that to say y'all got good draft picks,
Right.
and you saying that y'all gonna continue to have good draft picks.
We
But
have
the
11 first round picks and 11 second round picks in the next 7 years.
word around town is y'all ain't keeping those picks. Word
That's fine.
around
We
town.
can use that. We can use that and trade them for pieces.
Word around town. Y'all trying to get a big max player or something like that.
Yeah, supposedly there's word around town that we're trying to get Jalen Brunson.
Y'all got Jalen Brunson's father working for the Knicks.
He's an assistant coach. He was an assistant coach for Coach Tibbs when they was in Chicago and in Minnesota. So he's been an assistant before for Coach under Coach Tibbs' system. So he's familiar with Coach Tibbs. They're familiar with each other.
I think, and I'm saying all this to say, right? In contrast to the Nets, I think we need to set the tone. And as much as people disagree with this, I'm telling you, I'm not. Everybody doesn't agree with me, but we gotta to an extent let these young boys set the tone. Let these second year guys set the tone. The best teams in the NBA are running up and down the floor. You think those are all vets? No, these are maybe not Ripley's and second year guys, but these are third, fourth year guys, fifth year guys, guys that know the game, know about transition baskets. Like you said, played on the same team with the same players, same teammates for X amount of time, and they learn it and they on the floor though, not just on the bench. You know what I'm saying? They actually out there getting that first-hand experience, and that's what I'm saying. You gotta let the culture be led by the players if that's what the front office Sean Marks is saying, and that's how you develop the culture of a team, the identity of the team, and that's what I'm saying. The young players, the Cam Thomas, Daron Sharp, Kessler Edwards, yeah, KD and Kyrie, they did it, but they did supposed to be there to mold the new guys to take over the team. If KD and Kyrie is in their prime right now, you got these first, second year guys, and they didn't get traded. Yeah, they in trade talks and this and that, but nah, if we gonna consider ourselves a dynasty, and they got me going far saying 5 out of 10 championships in a decade, like I'm saying I'm taking it there. That this is the way I think it happens. How are you gonna continue to put new pieces around KD and Kyrie when they are the ones who are held by that as well? Part of the reason why. And not to say he should have went to Golden State. I'm not saying that. I'm saying part of the reason why KD left is because he couldn't piece the team together the way he wanted. When Ibaka left, he was tight. He probably was mad when Harden left too. But I'm saying that to say the culture has to be around make the nucleus of the culture and the identity of the team with the young players. Stop making it seem like the vets are everything. Like, yeah, they're gonna leave, but they're supposed to be teaching them the game to like take over. I'm passing you the torch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to see. And I'm saying that to say, yeah, I hear you, and I respect what the Knicks are doing out of the strength that is going towards building something. Like, we kept the core four that I mentioned all the time with Caris Harris, Dinwiddie, and Jared Allen for like 3 years. And that's as fans where we gain our confidence. Like, all right, we're going to keep this team together, and then they're going to add KD and Kyrie, and we went downhill when Jared left. That was the last piece. I was like, the soul of the
team. I really think that you got to be careful now, because if Kyrie leaves, you got to worry about them trying to trade some of your young core pieces to bring back more good talent. You know what I mean? So that's a problem, and that's a problem right there. And that's one of the reasons why I'm glad we didn't, go all out for Kyrie and KD, man, because now it's like, now you're going through all this, and it's like, damn, like, you gave up a lot for a guy like James Harden. And then for you to lose all that, now to lose, it's like, damn, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, for the front office, they got, big fish to fry, to keep it real. Like, Sean Marks and Steve Nash is on the hot seat. As much as a fan I am, and I want to support what they do, there's a lot of things that I disagree with, and I think a lot of people are starting to look at it, and it's kind of rumblings around the water cooler, like, yo, what's going on? Like, these guys know what's going on. They know what you know what I mean? What's going on with the ship? Is the ship named Champion? Is a championship? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think they hear some of that, and they definitely like getting uncomfortable. And I think Sean Marks panicked. And again, if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that watched this show, I'm just saying that I know the success of the Spurs was partly because of the Admiral and Tim Duncan, the Twin Towers. Put KD in a situation like that where, he had somebody to help him in the paint like Tim Duncan had, and again, with even Tim Duncan and the Admiral gone, you see that the Coach Pop got a solid center doing what the regular big man do. That's what Coach Pop, part of his remedy is, man. I pay attention, and I feel like Sean Marks is a pupil. Like, Coach Pop is the sensei of all coaches, you know what I'm saying? And then when any of anybody he taught in the Coach Pop system, the school, they come around with a sense of humbleness, knowing that he's one of the greatest. And I'm looking at it from that view, and knowing that he always kept a solid center, and made a center do what a center do. And I think Sean Marks went away from that. And trading Jared Allen is my proof of that. And he could redeem himself with Daron Sharp next to KD. I think that's why we ain't getting nobody in the draft.
See, the thing with that is to bring back what you were saying. That sometimes not all that works out to that extent. Like there's been times where like look at Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick is the perfect example. There's been plenty of coaches from under him that have gone to coach other teams and haven't been able to reciprocate half of what Bill Parcells has accomplished in the league. So the same thing for Coach Pops. Like just because Sean Marks came from under Coach Pop, that don't mean that whatever he learned from that system is gonna come and work over here with the Brooklyn Nets because it was obvious it just didn't work out that way at all.
I think again in just timeline when you think about it in a chronological order, when he first got here, the first thing he did was get Jaron Allen in the draft. And then he worked that situation about the call for, which I already know. I'm not going, the call for, and we were, and again, when Jared got traded, the significance of it is that you come from a system and you actually seen winning basketball from Tim Duncan, knowing how vital that the big man is to the game. And for you to trade Jared Allen, I just thought it was like part of what you do. Like part of what you do is make sure that the team that and you know what I mean, part of got a big man. And then you make KD the big, you know what I'm saying, big man. So it's like over usage for KD. And this is the reason why Nets fans, without any ridicule from the media or anything like that, we feel like, we got to be careful with KD is because of the usage rate. And by making him the center, you're going to overexert him as a player and you're not going to get 100% him. Part of the reason why, everybody joke about the air ball in overtime, but he was exhausted, bro. Like it's over usage of KD. Like nobody, and the whole defense know where the ball is going to go. That's a whole nother thing. You feel what I'm saying? And no disrespect, but after everything being said, this is why Joe Harris. I'm hearing a lot of rumbling about Joe Harris getting traded. I'm all with that. You know what I'm saying? Trade Joe Harris. I feel like we should have traded Joe Harris back to Cleveland. It's not like he got drafted by the Brooklyn Nets. He used to play with Cleveland. Send him back to Cleveland. Don't send Jared Allen back there. This is what I'm saying about Sean Marks. The bar has been, like you said, about Parcells, but the bar has been set for that very reason because he's from that Coach Pop system, and a lot of success from coaches came as head coaches after they were assistant coaches with the Spurs. So that to me, you got that on your resume. I respect it. You feel what I'm saying? And that being said, the same bar was set high for Sean Marks. And yeah, my theory about winning and building a championship team, building a culture, having a real ship named champion, making a championship is keeping your core. That's what I'm saying. All I have to say that keep your core and build on that. Because once you go away from that, it's all it's a turkey shoot. You know what I'm saying? It's hit or miss, man. You could get it or you could miss it, like certain things I don't put on Sean Marks, and I want to separate the blame from Sean Marks to Steve Nash. Now, Steve Nash, your problem was not playing Blake Griffin after he deserved the minutes from the last playoff series when he was guarding Giannis by himself, damn near. And he was forcing Giannis to that spin move, and that spin move was forced into a turnover for us. So that was good coaching, but you didn't play Blake. So that's not on Sean Marks. That's on Steve Nash. You should have.
At the same time, that's really on Kevin Durant and Kyrie because that's the coach they picked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those are the guys, they literally handpicked this man to coach that team, bro. So that
it didn't work.
Those guys.
It did. Okay, that's true. It didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, it didn't work. A coach has to do more than manage personalities. It didn't work. You know what I mean? I'm not saying KD didn't do it. I'm saying what that was, it did not work. And Nah. Again, the blame is on Steve Nash because if you see that the whole team, you got Patty Mills in post-up situations. Come on, man. Like, is he your friend or not? What Patty Mills do to you for him to have Grant Williams to have him on the post? Like, or somebody like that. Like, that's crazy talk. Don't put Patty Mills in that situation. You give the players on your team the advantage. You put LaMarcus Aldridge right by that free throw line, and you make the defense react. How they going to double team KD when LaMarcus Aldridge is standing right there? You don't play him for what? Why? Like, I don't put that on Sean Marks. I put that on Nash. You didn't play Blake Griffin. You didn't play LaMarcus Aldridge. You didn't play Cam Thomas. Yeah, I said Cam Thomas. And you didn't play Kessler. Why you cut? James Johnson would have been good for that series if he wasn't going to play Kess. He would have been fouling everybody he needed to foul. You know, the playoffs is more physical. The playoffs is more physical, and we needed James Johnson to foul somebody. You know what I'm saying? We needed that. Him and Clax on the floor, that would have been good. We should have cut somebody that you didn't play. Kessler. I'm not even Kessler, but I don't know, Nash. You gotta get together, man. You gotta send Nash some Timbs, man. Send him some construction boots. You know what I'm saying? So just, you know what I mean, send him a Brooklyn jacket. You know what I'm saying? Send him a bacon, egg, and cheese, man. Something Brooklyn, man. Just help him learn how to coach like a Brooklyn coach. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm upset.
I really like me personally, bro. Me personally, and I know you're gonna say, oh, you know, you don't know what's best for the Brooklyn Nets. You know, I know you're gonna say that, but me personally, bro, if I'm the Brooklyn Nets and I'm Sean Marks, I'm looking myself in the mirror and I say, you know, I fucked up. I fucked up because first of all, I did something that no general manager or executive is supposed to do and allow their players to take over their job. I fucked up. You know, you know what? I think it's time to rebuild this foundation, and I think it's time to send Kevin Durant and Kyrie on their way.
I don't think he's thinking that.
I would, bro. Like really. Kyrie, you feel like you feel some type of way about LeBron and this, that, and the third. All right, how about this? How about you go play with LeBron James? We'll trade you over there. We'll send you packing all the way to the Lakers. And then after that, when KD comes back and says, listen, you know what? I kind of changed my mind. I don't want to be a Brooklyn Net no more. I think that it's time for this to end and for us to move on our separate ways. And I'm Sean Marks. I'm gonna say, you know what, KD, you're absolutely right. I think that you could get a lot of good pieces for KD and Kyrie, bro. And you got Ben Simmons.
I don't.
You would instantly still be a playoff team if you traded KD and Kyrie because you could get some good pieces in return.
What I'm saying is, just staying on that, right? Just players in general. Good teams win when multiple players are in double digits. So KD could drop 50, we could lose. Kyrie could drop 50, we could lose. Individual players, I've seen teams stronger when it was like this guy had 10, this guy had 12, this guy had 16, this guy had 12 and 14. Like when multiple players are in double digits scoring wise, that's what we need. We don't, and you get that with fast break points. So what we do, Sean Marks, he went out and drafted 2 wings out of college. And I ain't gonna lie, I looked at the highlights before I pulled up. And them boys scrappy, man. And listen, if they get minutes, they're gonna play. If you asking, like, if I contrast it to anybody, the game is like Kessler on defense. They look like they got plays like that's what they're looking for now. 3-and-D guys. They say Williams is a sharpshooter. And again, I'm focused on the guys that's going to be there. And again, I'm only saying that because next week, this whole conversation, I have more say of what is going which way and what direction. But if it's up to me and I was Sean Marks, I would never say none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I would be, and since we doing that, I think what Tommy T did with this, you know what I'm saying, the young boys, you know what I'm saying, I think he told Deuce McBride, like, yo, Deuce McBride, I don't care what you did in Westchester. I don't care if you're running for mayor. I don't care if they want you to be the president of Westchester. You ain't getting no minutes because I said you ain't getting no minutes, and you ain't going to get no minutes because I don't want you to get no minutes. So don't ask about minutes.
Yeah, the way Steve Nash did to Cam Thomas, playoffs, and
he deserved minutes.
Edwards and Davon Sharp ain't getting no minutes. I don't want you to play you ain't getting no minutes. I don't care what you did. I don't care if you scored 16 points in the fourth quarter. You ain't getting no minutes.
That ain't fair though. See, Nash gotta do better, man. You gotta put your and I looked at Nash stats just so I could have this conversation with him. This as your rookie year, you ain't get a lot of minutes. I seen your stats when you was a player and wondering what coach gave you a chance. What coach said, yo, Nash, I believe in you. I think you ready. And I don't see how you look down the bench, have a player score 46 in the G League, and you just look past with your clipboard. What else is there to discuss besides Cam Thomas getting in the game? You got Twitter mad at me because I'm talking about Cam Thomas. Everybody talking about, oh, he a trade piece. Trade him with Joe Harris. I ain't jacking none of it. Keep Cam Thomas. Trade Joe Harris. Joe Harris, trade him. We can get into the many reasons why we can trade Joe Harris, but trade him.
Right now, I'm telling you right now, bro. If you get a good piece in return that's going to help you win now, that's going to help you win right now.
Cam Thomas.
Cam Thomas and Joe Harris is out of here for Kevin Durant, bro.
For who? Right nah, for who? I'm tired of this general. Everybody got this. Cam Thomas straight for Kuzma. They not going to do it. If they're going to want Cam Thomas for Kuzma, because that's more likely to me than anything because they lost Bradley Beal. He's out of there. So they're going to need a player that can score like a Bradley Beal, and that's Cam Thomas. So if there was any likely situation, it would be Kyle Kuzma coming, and he was a draft pick for the Nets. So am I totally mad at that? Listen, Kyle Kuzma helped the team. I wish we could keep Cam Thomas on the team as well. But I know business, and I think it should be a straight trade between Joe Harris and Kyle Kuzma. Get him, Joe Harris. He could be their next Bradley Beal. No,
You bugging, bro. You
Bradley
bugging,
yo. Joe Harris for Kyle Kuzma.
How you gonna get Joe Harris? Yo, that's crazy, bro.
That's a good trade for the Brooklyn Nets.
Trade, you tripping, bro. That's not happening. That's not happening, bro. There's no way. Bro, I'll give you $100 if Washington was to do that trade straight up, bro. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
I don't know, man. That's what I'm willing to give up, man. I'm willing to trade Joe Harris for anybody, man. John Collins. Trade Joe Harris straight up.
No loyalty.
Joe Harris, loyalty. Shout out to Joe Harris. But out of the core four, I don't think he was the best. I think the best fit for the Brooklyn Nets was
he was
Jared
Allen. Nah. You gotta give Joe Harris his flowers, bro, because he was still a good piece. When you guys, the first
he was still a good piece, yeah, but not better than Jared.
The second year, when KD went down with an injury and Kyrie was down with an injury, it was Joe Harris and James Harden who carried y'all throughout the year.
Patty Mills?
No, because he wasn't on the team that year. Patty Mills wasn't on the team that year. Because Patty Mills wasn't on the team that second year.
You talking about the year he froze up? No, he had a great season that year. He had played 79 out of 82 games that season. I remember that. Yeah. He was close to being. I remember RJ.
I'm telling you, Joe Harris carried y'all most of the year.
He had a good season, but that was that season. That was that season.
On that man's name, bro.
Bro, I respect Joe Harris, but that was that season. And that very same season, he froze up in the playoffs. So entirely just looking at the totality of what Joe Harris brings to the Nets, at the end of the day, out of the core four, we should have kept Jared Allen. And again, Sean Marks, you messed up with that Houston trade, period. You shouldn't have gave away Caris LeVert, not because Caris LeVert is Caris LeVert. No, because Caris LeVert is a better perimeter defender than James Harden. That's a fact. For one. For two, Jared Allen, you can't whatever James Harden brings to the Brooklyn Nets, even if we beat Boston with a 4-1 in a gentleman's sweep, we did it without Jaylen Brown. Like, and I'm only saying that to say, again, that's a backcourt situation. It still doesn't help our front court situation. Our front court situation is our defense mainly. So we had to go versus Giannis. If I had Jared Allen instead of James Harden in that series, I'm confident. Straight up. I'm definitely confident. You know what I mean? I don't think he stops Giannis, but I definitely feel like he slows him up, contests his shot a little more, make it a little more difficult, a little more complicated for him. Like, hell yeah. So again, I put that on Sean Marks. That got nothing to do with Steve Nash. You feel what I'm saying? Certain things is on Steve Nash, certain things is on Sean Marks. But Sean Marks always protects Steve Nash, so sometimes you gotta look and see who's who and what's what. You know, Sean Marks, that's where he messed up, and he could redeem himself off of this last draft from last season. You know what I mean? To keep the second year guys, give those guys minutes, and you know what I'm saying? Just get that dirt off your shoulders. Don't sweat it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying this for you to, you know what I mean? You know, not look at me like I'm for the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it for you to feel uncomfortable like you're supposed to be. You feel me? Like, yeah, obviously, you know, I ain't taking it serious like that. Like, yeah, we all got lives. I ain't saying it like that. I'm just saying, like, you know, again, I just feel like the bar is set high because you came from under the Coach Pop system. That, I mean, if you didn't come from the Coach Pop system, I wouldn't even know who Sean Marks was. I wouldn't even have found out that he used to play for the Knicks. He got drafted by the Knicks.
That's funny because I remember when you was all hype about him that first year. You know, you was talking about how he was such a great player, and he was like, man, he's a championship and all this other nonsense.
I don't know, man.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know, man.
I think you could get way more than Paul George with Kyrie, bro. Like, I really do, man. Like,
we want Kyrie to stay.
If I'm trading Kyrie somewhere, it's gonna be to the Lakers because you can get something nice in return for Kyrie when it comes to the Lakers. You could possibly get Anthony Davis.
Don't trade him. If Kyrie don't get traded, Kyrie will probably be the first player to get an NBA championship, make it their first time for an NBA championship. He did it with Cleveland, and if he do it again, that'll be the second time. He probably be the first player to do that. He got something to prove here. Don't trade Kyrie. Kyrie, look, man, call Sean Marks and just work it out. Look, I know you want the bag. Probably be the last. Again, when it comes down to money, you the best. You always give money to the WNBA, free Brittany Griner. You know what I'm saying? You always doing your thing. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to you, you know, and how you deal with your bread and your negotiations, I just hope you and Sean Marks work it out. Excuse me. And, you know, y'all got to look at it as businessmen doing. I hope y'all can shake on it at the end. But as a fan, I would love to see Kyrie Irving redeem himself with KD. This your best friend. So, like, you know, imagine they best friends. And, you know, at the barbecue, it's going to be awkward because it's like, yeah, we best friends, but we ain't do nothing together when we was on the floor. Like, we ain't win no game, so it's going to get awkward. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't got to be awkward at the barbecue, bro. Just run it back. Don't, like, I'm not even tripping. I'm telling you, I'm waiting till next week, and we're going to see how it play out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping, Kyrie. Take your time, bro. But come back to the Brooklyn.
Listen, I got to agree with Jaffe on that one. I got to agree with him. I don't think he's loyal to anybody, bro. I think Kyrie's loyal to Kyrie, and that's it.
Okay, let's talk about it.
That's what I think, bro. And he's made that very clear, bro. He's made that very clear. I don't think he's gonna take a discount for y'all either.
But they said that it's a jaded perspective about him in Boston. They said the fans didn't want him there, and he never said he'll stay. The words were, "If y'all have me, I'll stay." And they didn't like him, so he left.
Yo, again. And and that right there should tell you everything about Kyrie Irving, bro. How you stand up in front of all those people and you straight lie to those people.
Nah, it wasn't a lie. They didn't like him, bro.
Yes, he did. He lied to those people, bro. He promised them in front of everybody that he was gonna go back and sign
Nah,
with the Boston Celtics,
that's not
bro.
right. That's not
Yes,
correct,
he did,
man.
bro. How is not
He
correct? He did it in
they didn't like him, bro.
Yo,
He
bro,
wanted to stay.
he grabbed the mic and he said, "Listen, I will gladly re-sign here next year."
He wanted
He
to stay. They didn't
literally,
want him to play there.
bro, he literally live during the game in the middle of the court. There's no, you
No,
can't
he said
argue this.
that, but he didn't. The fans did not want him to play there.
That's
Like,
not true, bro.
the fans
That's
don't
not
like Kyrie
Yo,
Irving.
bro,
They threw a water bottle at him.
after he said that, the Boston Celtic fans went crazy. What are you
Yo,
talking about?
that's not what I'm hearing, man. I'm hearing
What are
that
you
the fans
talking
don't like
about?
him, man. That's what I know. That's what happened at that specific time. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm saying after all of that, the fans, I heard they ain't like him. They wanted him out of town.
I gotta disagree, bro. I think
I
that if
don't
he
know,
would have
man. That's
stayed,
what I heard,
I
man.
think that if he would have stayed in Boston, bro, he would have been perfectly fine. The problem with Kyrie is he wants to be the man. And bro, that's not your position. You're not the man, bro. And it's a proven fact. Because before LeBron went to the Cavs, he wasn't winning no championships until LeBron got there. And then as soon as he leaves LeBron, guess what? He hasn't won a championship. As soon as he left LeBron, he hasn't won. He's been nothing but a problem. He's been nothing but a headache, bro.
I
Ever
will
since he
say,
left LeBron, he screwed over the Boston Celtics. Ever since he left LeBron, bro, the Boston Celtics are just now are getting back on their feet, you know. And now look at what he's doing to the Brooklyn Nets. It's like a track record with this
but
guy,
I
bro.
can't blame him for COVID, bro. I can't hold that against him.
I
I
don't know.
can't.
I don't know, bro, because
I can't hold that against him, bro.
right now, from the looks of it, bro, it costs you guys a lot of games, bro. It costs you guys a lot of games. It costs you guys the season. It costs you guys the playoffs, bro. Can't
Without
argue that.
What I will say is, when it come down to leadership, we didn't have none when KD wasn't on the floor. And to be honest with you, when Kyrie wasn't there, I thought that we had enough to win games when KD got injured. But when I was watching what happened next was James Johnson was controlling the offense. And I blame that on Nash. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say Nash didn't have an offensive set, and all of that talk about Kyrie not needing a coach, that was not true. When Kyrie came to the Nets after missing all of those games and James Johnson was pretty much running the offense or whatever, and we was losing on that long 11 game, 12, 13 game, whatever long a losing streak it was, and Kyrie tried to come back and help with that, we was still losing. And I'm saying that to say because you don't respect the coach. You just come in there and just expect people to play at this high elite level because you play at a high elite level. And what I'm saying is, with Kyrie Irving specifically, it's a difference between a great player and a great teammate. When he played next to LeBron, he was playing next to a great teammate. And he sacrificed that by, I guess, miscommunicating with LeBron or whatever. I don't know what it was exactly, right? And then he went to Boston. And I think ever since then, he been trying to find a great teammate. He was on Boston, but you got Tatum. Tatum, he a high draft pick. And Brown, he a high draft pick. And, they looking at it like, yo, this supposed to be my team. And Kyrie come over there again. And this is what I'm saying, just so I'm landing the plane. It is a difference between a great player and a great teammate. You know what I'm saying? You could be a great individual talent, but you don't make nobody around you better for real. You just put up your numbers, and that's cool. But it's a 5-on-5, and if you're gonna win NBA championships, you got to be a great teammate, not just a great player. So I want Kyrie to stay for the fact that him and Katie are friends, and it'd be nice if they go to next year barbecue with a championship ring. You know what I'm saying? These barbecues might be a little awkward for them. You know what I mean? So
I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't hope it happens. I don't wish it happens, but I don't see Kyrie going back to y'all. I think that ship has sailed. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I think that's what's gonna happen. And because Kyrie, from the looks of it, and from what the rumors say and all that with Woj, he's playing hardball with the Nets.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the media needing something to do until stretching it, milking it, squeezing the juice, every drip out of the orange. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's part of it. Maybe it's the machine. Maybe they already know what Kyrie do. But in my opinion, Kyrie already know what he's gonna do, and that's why I'm on cruise control. I feel like as a competitor, he and his daddy, he real close to his pops. He took him to his first Nets game. Like, regardless of what may happen after this, you never know what could happen. People had the Phoenix Suns like about to win it. Shit, they had us about to win it until Kyrie got hurt. You know what I'm saying? So case in point is you never know what will happen no matter where you go. And the fans backed you here, bro. The fans backed you with the COVID thing. We was out there in front of the Barclays saying, let Kyrie play. Like, we was out there, like, so I'm not saying you wouldn't get that support nowhere else, but you see how the fans support you home. So it's not just here, it's home for you. Like, your first NBA game you went to was a Nets game. And I hope that will be enough. The camaraderie that you got with your pops, the bond that you got with your pops when it comes to basketball, it's the culture started for you here. Why would you want to leave us like this? You don't. I don't think Kyrie ever have it in his heart to leave us after what just happened. I think he finds it in his heart to stay with the Brooklyn Nets and commit to winning here, because ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like home. So I don't think he go to the LA Clippers, LA Lakers, none of that.
If he goes to the Clippers, I'm gonna tell you right now, if he goes to the Clippers, then that's gonna be a problem.
Listen, if he go to the Clippers, I can't have to tell Kevin Durant later. Peace. Like, yo, KD. Yo, I made my decision, bro. I'm staying with the Brooklyn Nets. Like, I don't think that he leaves KD. I don't think he's gonna make that call. Like, for real. I think he, finds it in his heart to say, home is where the heart is. Home is where the heart is, and I gotta stay here. You know what I'm saying? And Marlon, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I'm not trusting him because he's a trustworthy guy. And I don't want y'all to think I'm capping for Kyrie. Like, nah. I just think that as a competitor, and you saying you gonna run it, like, where you else? Like, if your mindset is to run, help a team, help the organization run. You just think you're gonna go to any team and do that? You probably thinking like that because you were here, you were raised here.
Bro, can I tell you something? How many times has he lied to an organization and told them, yes, I want to return back. I want to return back. And he literally lies to them and goes elsewhere, bro. How many times, bro?
How many times? This is his third team.
He's done.
He's like he's Trevor Ariza or something, man.
He's done it to the Boston Celtics, bro. This is not something that he's done. It's not a first time, bro.
But I can't stress it, bro.
The dude is not trustworthy, bro. I hate to tell you, bro. And I know you in denial about it. I
Nah,
know you
I
very
ain't saying.
nah,
I'm not saying he's trustworthy. Listen. I'm not capping for him. I'm not saying he's
because
trustworthy.
I know it's the Kyrie and KD saga and 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven
Open back up.
heaven,
Open
and,
back up.
I know it's all about that, bro. But at the
That's a
same
fact.
time, bro, your man is not trustworthy, bro. He's
He
not.
not trustworthy, bro. That's why a lot of my vlog gonna be about the rookies and who gonna be on the team and how essential they gonna be for us to be a winning ball club. I don't trust that Kyrie coming back. I hope he do. I don't trust Drum coming back. I hope he do. I don't trust Clax
I
coming
think
back.
that
I
you
hope
should
he
set.
do.
I think that you should set your sights on bringing back guys like Bruce Brown, who literally like Bruce Brown.
He's in, bro. He
Let's
from Boston, bro.
let's be real about Bruce Brown here, bro. And I used to say that he was trash and all this other stuff, but let's be real. Like Bruce Brown is a guy who literally earned his contract last year. This dude, this dude earned a long-term deal with the Brooklyn Nets, bro. That's what you should be worrying about right now. He should be a number one priority, Bruce Brown.
Bro, what I'm saying is right now with the speculation, I can't say whether or not they gonna keep him, bro. And is he essential to the Brooklyn Nets? Hell yeah. I've been telling y'all that.
If it was me, yo, I'm giving him 19 a year. Oh, that's what you want? You want 19 a year? Okay. Okay, because you know what? You went, you got vaccinated, and you started busting ass in the playoffs at that. When
He
it mattered
scored
most,
he
you was
scored
the
more than KD.
one.
Nah, he
Yo,
scored more than KD and Kyrie in one of those playoff games, bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you was the one pushing the pace. You was the one making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets in the playoffs. Like, I'm giving your man 19 million, bro.
I mean, they gonna do that because again, if he outscored Kyrie and KD in the playoffs, I'm pretty sure they gonna mention it on the negotiating table.
And not only
Marlon,
that, but that'll open up even if y'all don't bring that. Yo, if I was Sean Marks, I'm like, you know what? Take a walk, Kyrie. Opt out, and I'm signing Bruce Brown. That's who I'm bringing back. Damn, my battery's about to die.
shit, I gotta charge my phone too.
Uh,
That's kind of why I waited to pull up too. I got my phone charged.
yeah, I got like 5%, so I think I got like 2 minutes left.
Well, shit, I'm gonna be here till you get back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if you come back. Hopefully you come back. But yeah, man. Listen, when it come down to the Brooklyn Nets, I remember this dude, he was like, yo, do you think that there's gonna still be fans vlogging about the Brooklyn Nets after KD and Kyrie leave? And yes, my answer is yes. I'ma still be here regardless. And trust me, we going through the regardless right now because this shit is crazy, man. Everybody want to trade Cam Thomas. When will it stop? I want all of Nets fans to stop talking about trading Cam Thomas. Talk about trading Joe Harris. If you like something, hit that like button, man. Trade Joe Harris. Keep Cam Thomas. Joe Harris for John Collins. Joe Harris for Kyle Kuzma. Joe Harris for Paul George. Trade Joe Harris. He should have went back to the Cleveland Cavaliers and we should have kept Jarrett Allen. Trade Joe Harris. I like Joe Harris. I think he's a cool guy. Right now, I hope he's somewhere enjoying the weather. I like the guy. But trade Joe Harris. All of this Cam Thomas talk like, oh, why you think they got his eye on him? They always say, oh, trade him for a piece that you could get right now. What piece? What piece is who? Who would they trade us one? Like, we ain't got no draft picks, so y'all gonna package Cam and Joe for John Collins? For Kuzma? Those are the likely situations, man. Kyle Kuzma packaged Cam and Joey. John Collins packaged Cam and Joey. Trade Joey for John Collins. Trade Kyle Kuzma for John Collins, and send them LaMarcus Aldridge. Send. I don't know, man. Don't send them Cam Thomas, man. Who's gonna learn the game from KD and Kyrie when they come back to the Brooklyn Nets? Cam Thomas, Kessler Edwards, and Day'Ron Sharpe. Y'all always want to talk about what if. What about if we talk about who on a team right now? I ain't worried about Dragic. I ain't worried about Clax. I ain't listen. Marlon say he weak sauce. I seen him in the gym. He cut his hair, and I seen his arms looking like he been in the gym. I trust Clax, but he only played 47 games and he was 4 for 41 in the playoffs. Talk to us nice, Clax. Don't go there and act like we gotta give up the whole bank for you because you only played 47 games in your best season. And every other season you played less than 47 games. So yeah, I respect you, Nick. Clax rack attack. Clax, you was attacking the rack. You dunked on LeBron head top. You did wild stuff. You played great defense. You from the perimeter to the paint. You know what you're doing. If we could have you back on the Brooklyn Nets, I'll be a happy fan. Facts. But truth is, you come on, bro. You play 47 games. You gonna ask for the bag like crazy? Like, come on, work with us, man. That's all I'm trying to say. And Bruce Brown, he deserved it. I can't even really try to. I won't even pull his leg, bro. He already could have got a bigger contract last season. He stayed because he believed in us winning the championship, and he even showed up in the playoffs. He gonna ask for the bag. And if the Brooklyn Nets are smart, they're trying to match whatever offer that come his way, to be honest. But I don't know about Kyrie, man. I think Kyrie is somewhere living a vida loca, man. I don't know what he's doing, man. He not worried about it like fans. Fans, that's what I'm saying. If you watch Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog, let's talk about Day'Ron Sharpe, Kessler Edwards, and Cam Thomas. Let Kyrie sage the rage. Let him be at peace. Let him do what he feel he needs to do when he off. He not even at work right now. You know what I'm saying? So imagine you was on your vacation and people just want to bother you while you're trying to chill and relax. Go chill and relax. Go sage the rage, my friend. Creme de la creme. You see Kyrie, you telling him, yo, man, get some eucalyptus. Now I'm saying, smell that. Smell it, put the sage, the rage, all that. Now I'm saying, go create some sneakers. Now I'm saying, like, yo, don't worry about none of this, all of this media stuff. Don't worry about none of that. Now I'm saying, KD, you know, you probably spark up. Now I'm saying, I was watching the Letterman show. He's like, yo, I'm high right now. Now I'm saying, like, so, you know, shout out to KD and Kyrie. A lot of fans, a lot of media, they're going to say a lot of stuff. But I'm saying, go spark something. Now I'm saying, go to the park, go chill. Now I'm saying, go to the studio, go spit some bars. Y'all see Kyrie Irving, he had a whole music video last season. Stop playing, man, like Kyrie can't rap, man. You should have Kyrie Irving album in your Spotify, man. Stop playing, man. And KD can rap too, man. Yo, stop playing. Yo, do everything y'all feel like y'all need to do on the off season, especially you, KD, because when you was here, you had us balling, and we got criticism for not beating teams over 500, but it felt good to be 21-9. I'll tell you, it felt good. Was the Knicks ever 21-9? No. What was the best record the Knicks had last season?
Did the Knicks lose 12 in a row? No.
We did, but still.
Man.
we still had a stretch of games, 30 to be exact, where we seen good basketball. And I'll tell you that some of those 9 losses we ain't have to lose. We lost because we got lazy or it was overexertion on the players. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the minutes could be shared, you know? I don't know what we're gonna do with Patty Mills, but I know Patty Mills ain't trying to run it back like he did last season. He's like, yo, y'all had me play the most minutes I ever did in my NBA career. I don't even know if Patty Mills coming back. The money he made last season, he could make more than that. The way he was playing, he played for the bench his entire NBA career for the most part. He started as many games as he ever started in his NBA career playing for the Brooklyn Nets.
I think that he looks like the type of player that'll come back.
I hope he do. Oh, we could work it out with him and he do, but I don't want to see him play that many minutes. I want to see him play a good 25, 30 minutes max. I don't want it to, you know what I mean, be an overexertion. People mad at him because he was cold around the 3-point contest. But the truth is, he was exhausted. Like, we was asking him to do a lot before the All-Star game. So, you know, I think if he had to share those same minutes with a Joe Harris or even a Cam Thomas, he'll be good. He'll be good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joffrey Joe. He said the last two players we got was bum sauce. They not no burgers. They're not burgers, man. They look like they guys and Williams look like a sharpshooter. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. And they sick, dude. They like 6'7", and mainly they gonna be for running the floor and hitting the open three. You know what I'm saying? And fast break transition basketball. They're not gonna be running the point and nothing like that. They wing guys, and wing guys don't run the point. They're gonna be there for exactly what we need them for. And all we need Nash to do is coach them. You know what I'm saying? I want
Bro,
no winning
you
not.
gotta be kidding me. Yo, let me answer this call real quick, bro. My bad, man.
All right, you got it. You got it.
All right.
Yeah, if he do, yo, bro, if Patty do come back, listen, it'll be a good look for the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I'm saying? But you know, there's a lot of possibilities, like maybes. It might happen, and it could happen, and it should happen, but will it happen? Type of thing going on with the Brooklyn Nets. And again, I'll say put confidence in our second year guys. And the reason why is Day'Ron Sharpe, he played with his back to the basket and he could score. And I seen him working on his jumper. He could be a guy that could stretch the floor. Remind me of a Derek Coleman. Again, you know, I like Kessler Edwards. I think he remind me of Kerry Kittles. If he could develop a game like Kerry Kittles, it'd be nice. If Day'Ron Sharpe could be like Derek Coleman and Kessler Edwards could be like Kerry Kittles, that'd be nice. You know what I'm saying? If what else? What else? Cam Thomas, he got the Mamba mentality. He wear number 24 out of respect for Kobe Bryant. He a baller. He get baskets. I mean, again, they would say, oh, you know, I was kicking it with Saint from I wasn't Saint or somebody on Twitter, and I was saying how, oh, you know, Cam Thomas, he did this in high school and then he did this in college. It was like, yeah, but that's a different level. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I understand that it's a different level, but I'm just saying he scored over 10 times in the season. He scored like double digits 27 times. I did the research. That's how I know. And not only that, we sat him when he didn't play defense. So he's going to have to become a two-way player at minimum for him to even get a shot. You know, he's not even going to get minutes if he doesn't play defense. So that's a good thing for the Brooklyn Nets. And KD and Kyrie, listen, if they stay here, they could build with Cam Thomas. I know KD like Cam Thomas, man. I'm telling you, keep Cam Thomas around KD. Stop trying to trade Cam Thomas. Trade Joe Harris. Trade Joe Harris. You guys got any Joe Harris package deals in there? If y'all wanted the 2 draft picks we got and Joe Harris, who we could get for that? Who can we get for the next 2 draft picks we got and Joe Harris, man? Who y'all like? Kyle Kuzma, Brooklyn Nets, Washington going for that? They ain't rebuild mode, man. Let's call it what it is. They tried to build around Bill and he out. Ain't no more building around Bill. They gonna need young players. But not Cam Thomas. But not Cam Thomas, man. So, you know, I'm excited about what's going to happen with Summer League. That's about to happen in a week or so. And shit, I look forward to it because last year Cam was the co-MVP. But I imagine Kess going to be out there. Cam going to be out there. The 2 draft picks that we got going to be out there. DDJ going to be out there. Excuse me. Maybe what's his name from the G League? Craig. I think his name Craig. Yo, he's a bucket, yo. Telling you, man. He's a bucket. Craig Randall the third. He is a bucket. He's gonna be in the summer league. Yo, man, they gonna be fighting for playing time, man. I'm telling you. And it's gonna be interesting to see. for sure. So yeah, man, stay tuned for that, man. You know, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with us on the off season. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never thought I'd fall in love with basketball till I was following it every day. You know, but I guess that's what. But I'm not a casual. Like, what's a casual? You know, it's just funny to me. Like, if you get called a casual, I guess that's like a slight insult. Like, it's like, I don't know. Like, if I'm a vlogger, somebody calls you a casual, it's like, okay, I guess, you know what I mean? Like, it's not an insult. It's like, I guess, like, you know basketball, but you're not like, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all know me, man. I'll be willing to debate anybody, you know what I'm saying? And, but again, man, ain't no Knick fans here for me to argue with, you know? I mean, I have Millie Rock real quick, just for the shake for the Brooklyn Nets, you know what I'm saying? Hit him with a Millie Rock. Sturdy. All right, now I'm back, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, what y'all think, man? Y'all got any opinions about what's going on and how we gonna move forward? And from what I can see in the comments, y'all don't trust Kyrie Irving. What do y'all think about KD? Y'all think KD stays if Kyrie leaves? What about that? I'll tell you my scenarios. If Kyrie stays, KD stays. If Kyrie leaves, KD stays. Kyrie and KD gonna be friends regardless. I had seen a clip on about the ballroom. KD, he had his podcast, and I listened to it. And he was saying that we gonna be cool, but we haven't spoken on it. What that man do with his money and this and that, and how he respect his space, and his decision, and they gonna look at it. He looks at it as from a friend perspective. He doesn't look at it like. And even if he does know, he definitely wasn't spilling no tea on that podcast. That's a fact. But Kyrie said, I ain't leaving number 7. Like, he said that. Like, why would you say that if you don't mean that? You know what I'm saying? Friends don't do that. You know what I mean? So, I'm confident that he stays, man. I am. Look at my come on, man. You see me, man? I ain't break a sweat. This is the time where you have to sage the rage. Kyrie Irving knows that he could just sage the rage and have no worries. He probably meditated and thought about his decision, spoken to wise ones. And the wise ones said, they told him wise things. But who knows what it was, though, Who knows what wise words he's heard from the wise men, and women, you know? So I imagine he did hear some wise words. Maybe he said nothing about the team. Maybe he just said, home where the heart is. Know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He home cooking, you know what I mean? You'll find your answer at home, Alpha and Omega, where it started, it shall end, Don't forget your roots, Probably says stuff like that, wise things to him. Marlon Mayhem says, I'm 50-50. It can stay. I guess Kai can stay or go. If KD goes, oh well, hopefully it'll be. It's just playing with power. I don't know if I agree with all that, but I'll read it. He says, if I'm 50-50, it can stay or go. If KD goes, oh well, hopefully it will be a big lesson to stop giving these superstar players power and having them ruin the team. Okay. Tiggy says, get rid of Kyrie and we'll finally get to at least an Eastern Conference final. Okay, so let's start with Marlon. KD did a lot of recruiting. I do like that part. Part of the reason Shaman was here, Bruce Brown was here, Mike James. But sometime he missed. I don't know if he's part of the if KD if he's part of the reason that Nash is the head coach, he missed. If he's part of the reason why Kenny Atkinson left, he missed. No matter how great the player is a great player, not a great player and a great coach. You could be a great coach without being a great player. You could have a great understanding. So I think he missed with Nash as a head coach. And I think he needs to build a relationship with a coach that he likes. A coach, listen, and I ain't saying Nash ain't the man for the job, but from what I've seen, he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing. Significance of me saying that is that he can do better, and you can't just be there to manage personalities. You gotta make your presence known, especially around players like KD, who feel like a basketball prophet. You're around that type of energy, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You tell them who you are. You know what I'm saying? But I think KD is great with helping players get selected on the team, but at the end of the day, he shouldn't have the last word. So I'll say that to what Marlon Mayhem comment is. I don't think they should have the last word, but I do think they should have a say on who is on the team. And as a GM, as a head coach, as men, we're gonna go tug of war back and forth. Nobody's yes man. KD shouldn't have yes men and Sean Marks and Steve Nash. Steve Nash and Sean Marks shouldn't have a yes man out of KD. They should mutually agree on this, that, and the third, and it should go from there. Nobody should leave the room uncomfortable. And I guess that will happen sometime with men and doing business. But if it's the same goal, it should be, they should be able to see eye to eye, you see, be on the same page, contract page, that is. So hopefully that happens. Tiggy Kwan, he says, get rid of Kyrie and finally get at least to the Eastern Conference Finals. All right, I'm going to need more from you on that. I mean, get rid of him for who, for what, for how, and why? I'm going to need more, just not just simple as getting rid of Kyrie. And, even I say when he wasn't there because of COVID, we don't need Kyrie because we got Cam Thomas and they can play and this and that. And then he came back and I'm like, oh, all right, I kind of see why he was saying, I was seeing my other fans were saying we need Kyrie. But truth is that he's a great player. And if you were going to replace him, you got to say, well, because that whole list is very short. You're going to replace a player like Kyrie Irving. My question is, well, you know what I mean? We all Brooklyn Nets fans, man. I want to hear your what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? What y'all feel about it? Marlon said he could stay or go. KD, he talking about, not me. I'm 100, but KD staying. I want that to happen. I'm 100% sure that I want KD to stay. It's not a doubt in my mind. I feel like we in rebuild mode if you get rid of KD. You know what I mean? And again, I feel like you got to build around these second year guys, man. Don't go away from that. Go away from that. If you like something, that like button, you know what I'm saying? Don't go away from building around them second year guys.
Yo, my bad, bro.
Nah, you got it.
So yeah, man. Get rid of Kyrie and we'll finally get to at least a Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, yo, bro, that's what I'm saying, man. Like you
for who?
Huh?
For who? Y'all just
yo, bro. If you look around the league, you could probably find somebody, bro.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be automatic when you're talking about a player like Kyrie. Like, you can't just, that's what I mean. It's not automatic. You can't just pick a play out of thin air. It got to be a certain situation where it's cohesive. And again, back to the core, what happens to the cohesion? What happens to the chemistry?
He don't got no chemistry with your young core.
That's why he should stay another year. It's more reasons why he should stay with us than leave us.
Right. I don't know, man. If it was up to me, bro, I think I would move on from him, bro.
And do
I
what?
think I told you, bro. I would try to
So
get some assets. I would trade him for some. You could get some good young pieces for him, and get some draft picks, which you need because you don't have draft picks in the coming years.
I still think that the Brooklyn Nets is trying to win next season. I think that's why we are missing. We're
You could get
missing.
bro. You could get tons of assets, tons of assets with Kyrie and KD, bro. Tons of it. Even
But
if you trade Ben Simmons, you could get some assets for him too, bro.
but that's the point. If that's the case, we'll never build a culture. Just be a team
Yes,
for
you
players.
would. Yes, you would because
How?
you'll build around the young pieces that you drafted.
Oh,
That's what
yeah,
you
the
build around.
second year guys. Yeah,
So
we
you
build
get
around
rid of
them.
that's what I'm saying. You get rid of KD and Kyrie. You get rid of Ben Simmons, and you start rebuilding with the draft picks that you get in return in those trades.
Nah, going in the next season, not even seeing them on the floor at the same time, it will always leave a curiosity with Nets fans of what could have been, especially if there's success. And we've seen success from the pieces that left. And we don't want that to haunt us more than anything. The fact that all of these pieces that leave do well, it makes us look like we don't know what we doing with the pieces that we got. We got to step back and say, hold up. Before we just so ready to give away these pieces, let's look at what we're giving away. We don't regret giving away Jared Allen, Kenny Atkinson, Ime Udoka. We don't regret that. We gotta slow down and say, let's stop giving it up so easily. You know what I mean? Stop doing that. Slow it down and say, all right, maybe this guy is a keeper. Don't give him up. You gave away Jared Ime and Kenny Atkinson in the immediate far success. You gave away Karis LeVert, gave away Dinwiddie. They both successful in other places. And Jared Allen got drafted the same season as Kyle Kuzma. Why the hell we didn't keep him? You would have had something like the Twin Towers. Kyle Kuzma and Jared Allen on the floor at the same time. Why not make that work? Again, I'm not trying to cry over spilled milk. I'm just saying, going forward, don't do the same things that didn't have us in a good situation. And I don't think that GM-wise, he wants to be in contrast with Billy King. Giving away KD, Kyrie, and Ben Simmons right now will be a catastrophe level of GM-ness. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you have to be a man about the decisions you make. You didn't even see what happened with these three players on the floor at the same time. And you're ready to just be nervous? You can't play this game scared. You gotta say, all right, these are my cards. I'm ready. If I'm a hold up, I'm a hold up. Hold your cards. Don't fold your cards. You know what I'm saying? The hold them cards. We got those three players in a deck. Metaphorically, we keep that. We go forward with that, and we build around this young core. I can imagine Cam Thomas learning from Kyrie and KD. Damon Sharp learning from Ben Simmons and KD. Like Kessler Edwards learning from KD and Ben Simmons. If Kessler Edwards could be next to Ben Simmons, I want to see that lineup. I want to see a lineup with Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas, Daron Sharp, and Kessler Edwards and KD for the fifth player. I want to see that. I want to see that. You with these three players, you can mix the lineup with KD, Kyrie, and Ben Simmons. Mix them up. Mix that whole lineup, just those six players right there. Mix them up how you see fit, and then watch, and then add to that. Add to that. Like, we got a good situation if we go forward aggressively. It's no time for us to backpedal. Ain't no time for that. Nah, you roll forward. There ain't no time to go back. Ain't none of that. And look, man, the season's past, the season's over. The Golden State Warriors is the champions. Why? Why are they the champions? What you say? KD isn't in his prime. He's a lot closer to Durant.
I agree.
I disagree with that. I don't think you make all those moves, take all those contracts just for you not try with them. Try with them first. And if it don't work after one season, then whatever. It don't work after one season. But for you to obtain all of that in the trade, I mean, you make a mid-season trade, deadline trade to acquire this player and then not play him. It's not the same as what y'all did last night. Y'all acquired a rookie or something like that, and he's a 13th pick, and before he became a Nick, put a Nick jersey on, he went to Detroit, something like that. That's not the same as Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is in a situation where he's not new to the league, and he want to turn a new leaf. This is the place for him to do it. This is any player that got something to prove should play for the Brooklyn Nets. And Ben Simmons is one of those guys. He's one of those players that got something to prove, and I think he should stay here. I think Kyrie Irving has something to prove. He should stay here, and KD has something to prove. He should stay here. And KD play like he got something to prove. So that's why I don't like to never come at KD about his game and nothing like that. Like, he always shows up, like always. So I respect KD, and I respectfully, you know what I'm saying? We definitely not trying to have these three players on our team already. Get rid of them just to go back and rebuild mode when we already went forward with the idea that we're trying to win a championship. That's the whole mindset of the Brooklyn Nets, is to win now. So to not have those players, you automatically
I'm sorry. Wow.
I'm not going to do that.
Wow.
So I don't think they're gonna do that. I think they keep that team, and they're trying to put a new assistant coach. I think his name's Ego. He's from the Phoenix Suns. Nash or something. And, he's supposed to be there to help Nash, and we'll see. There's a lot of speculation about what's going to go on with the Brooklyn Nets, and a lot of fans are not as optimistic as me. I'll tell you that. I always try to look and see the good, and I vlog about it, and sometimes they don't do that. They don't do what I be vlogging about. That's another reason why I be saying I be vlogging different. But I heard that somewhere too. I battle rapper. His name is Easy the Block Captain. He was like, I talk different, but I watch battle rap. So when I said it, I didn't say it like intentionally. I think I was saying something, I was making a point, and I said that shit. That shit was funny as hell though. So shout out to the battle rap, man. That culture is growing, man. It's dope. But shout out to all the fans who run the city, man. I don't know if I shouted out everybody. I just came up here chatting. Shout out to Kim. Shout out to Marlon. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Tiggy. Shout out to Jaffe, and all other fans that's probably just watching.
Word.
Tiggy's still saying that. He said Cam could easily fill Kyrie's shoes. Oh, man, let's talk about it. Let me get my charger, man, because I got something to say. About that, man. Hold on.
I think that's crazy talk. I think that's crazy talk. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Cam Thomas cannot fill Kyrie's shoes. You tripping. I think you tripping on that one, bro. And then you said easily? Nah, you tripping. That's how I know you tripping. He cannot easily fill Kyrie's shoes. He cannot easily do that. No, he can't. I'm sorry, bro. That's not popping. No way in hell. Yep. I do agree with that though. Get rid of Kyrie. I still don't think you would win, but you get rid of Kyrie, you still ain't gonna win. Honestly. Nah,
Hold
I
up.
think I don't care. You could get rid of anybody. You still not gonna win.
Hold up. He said Cam Thomas could replace Kyrie Irving. Let's talk about it.
Yo, bro, that is no way, no way, no way. There's nothing to talk about in that instant, bro. There's nothing to talk about.
Hold up. There's plenty to
If
talk
you
about.
think, yo, honestly, bro, no disrespect, respectfully, if you think Cam Thomas could fill his shoes, you haven't watched basketball, bro.
I tell you what Cam Thomas can do. Cam Thomas can make sure that KD don't get double teamed every time that KD's on the floor.
Cam Thomas cannot fill Kyrie's shoes, bro. Cut it out. Let's cut it out right now. That's impossible, bro. That's impossible, bro. That's a reach. That's a reach in itself, bro. You know it's a reach.
I'm gonna stir the pot a little bit. When Cam Thomas started getting busy, the next thing I knew, like the way Cam was talking in the post game interview, talking heavy. Then the next thing I knew, Kyrie Irving posted his sneakers like, "Yo, I'm coming back." He did that because he knew that young player with all of the star potential. He probably seen himself in Cam Thomas when he was a rookie. Like, yo, this guy is that good.
Nah, bro. You guys are tripping. You guys are tripping. I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Cam
Like
Thomas can average 20 points next season. Easy. He
can barely average 10 points this year, bro. You talking about averaging 20?
Yeah, he could average. He definitely could average 20 points a game if Nash give him the minutes. Dead ass. That's a fact. And he wasn't playing Cam Thomas the right way. He got to learn how to implement Cam Thomas in the system. Nah.
I don't know, man. I can't help you out there.
Obviously, but I'm telling you, I expect that because you're a Knicks fan, you know what I'm saying? And you don't watch. I don't know if you watch the Brooklyn Nets games like every game. Like I was watching Cam Thomas and what they were trying to do with him, and what I will say is he had more of a usage rate in college. You know, he pretty much the offense ran through Cam Thomas when he was in college. Cam Thomas had a 30-point game. You know, he had 10 games, 11 games over 20 points, and he had like 27 games in double digits. Cam Thomas very well can score an average 20 points next season. Dead ass. And yeah, I could see why Washington was sought after him or Atlanta was sought after him because they very well know that. And that's why he's on the trade block like he is because he's a valuable player. Other teams see the value in Cam Thomas. And I'm not saying that he as polished as a Kyrie Irving right now, his game, because they got different games, but he's definitely a bucket. I don't know about that, Marlon. I think Cam Thomas definitely could work with KD and has been working with KD, and that's going to be part of his player development. Is practice with KD. That's his player development. You're talking about coaching. Cam with the right coach will be a monster. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. I'm telling y'all now. I don't want y'all to think, oh, you know, when he was here, oh, I didn't know. No. He ain't got to leave for me to know that he's a great player. He's a great player. And I'm not just saying that because he's one of my favorite players. I'm saying that because I watched his game and you could tell he's learning from KD and Kyrie. Why take him out of a situation where he learning from some of the best players that ever played the game? Why take him from that? For what? He's young. He's 20 years old. You want to take him in a situation where now he's in charge and he's the guy that gets the buckets. Like you put him in a situation where he was in college. He never had it. He's always been the best player on the team. This is the first team where Cam Thomas is not the best player. He went to LSU, the same college as Shaquille O'Neal. He beat Shaquille's record for over 20 points in a season. He did it 22 times. Shaq did it 18 times. This kid is special. Y'all keep thinking I'm capping about Cam Thomas, and I'm explaining to y'all, not capping, I'm explaining to y'all. If the Brooklyn Nets shy away from Cam Thomas and don't protect him and try to get another piece, y'all be talking about wings like y'all at a restaurant. Y'all want some lemon pepper wings, some barbecue wings, some honey mustard wings. Y'all always talking about wings. I don't care what wing you talking about. Don't trade him for Cam Thomas. Keep Cam Thomas on the team. Dang, man. Man. Johnny says, giving Kyrie a long contract is dumb as a decision as he could get. I think that's the hold up. That's the, why there's a delay. There's a halt in the negotiating. And I think they want to give him the money. They understand that, and he understands, his team especially understands this is going to be the last time he's going to get the bag. He wants the max for sure. And I think in all fairness, he should look at it on the business side of it, not and realize that the Brooklyn Nets are trying to do good business. Like they want to make sure everybody wants the parties to be happy. And, everybody shake hands like, all right, we're going to shake on this. Everybody wants to be comfortable with a handshake. At the end of that negotiation, you want to have a handshake. You're like, all right, this was good. All right, thank you. You know what I'm saying? All right, peace. You know what I'm saying? I see you, we on the same page. Contract page, that is. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's how I feel about it. I think they should give him a contract where he has to be obligated to do X amount of games before he could get paid X amount of money. Simple. Whatever it is they agree on. But I think that should be a stipulation because as much as he does all of the wizardry with a basketball, like how much of it you're gonna do, for 13 games? Like we want to see you out there. I don't expect you to play 82, but I definitely want to see you out there more than 41, at least play at least more than half. It'd be nice to see Kyrie for a 50, 60 game season. That'd be good. Tiggy, he said, I'm not saying Cam is going to be a saucing people up and scoring 27 a season like Kyrie, but he's going to definitely take pressure off KD and Simmons. That's a fact. He's a good fit for the team. He's better than a trade piece. Y'all acting like he's just a good trade piece. He's better than that. And he not asking for no money. He on a rookie contract. He in his second year. But we ain't even got money to be making all of these moves like that. You know what I'm saying? Joe Harris is the one with the contract. So what y'all saying? Nobody want to trade straight up for Joey? They got to add Cam Thomas in there because Joey not interested enough to just trade player for player? Now y'all ain't got no love for Joey? The way he was hitting threes and on the mid-range and the high field goal percentage, y'all ain't got no love for Joey? When he was knocking down all the jumpers and swishing all the Joey buckets and everybody was chanting his name, but now nobody ain't got no love for Joey. Y'all you don't want to respect the one for one player swap, and y'all gotta add. No, y'all don't gotta add Cam Thomas, man. Hell no. If you asking me if we should trade Cam Thomas, no. Somebody asked me, would you trade Cam Thomas straight up for Kyle Kuzma? Realistically, they're not gonna do that. So. But I understand Kyle Kuzma will probably be better for the Brooklyn Nets than the Cam Thomas, but I just don't see them doing it.
I don't see them making that move at all either. That just don't make sense.
You really? Let me ask you. I know you said running back, right? But you really think y'all gonna make it to start the season with the roster y'all got?
Depending on what point guard we get, I think we can. When we get a decent point guard.
Like who? Like I'm asking because I don't think y'all keep those draft picks. I just don't think y'all keep those draft picks. I think y'all using it to negotiate something.
I think that they're moving those picks to get a point guard, honestly. That's what I think.
Facts.
And I wouldn't be mad about it. I'm not sure who they're trying to get, though. I don't like to speculate.
You don't like to speculate.
Nah, bro, I don't like to do that.
All right, so do you? Well, can you and T time with the speculating shit, man? All right, so anybody that you want on the team, fuck what they're gonna do. Who you
Me
want to be the
personally,
point guard?
I want to see Quickly run the point guard. I want to see Quickly run the point guard, bro, because I feel like towards the end of the year, he stepped it up, and he was making strides. I feel like this year he'll take it to the next level if Coach Kami T gives him that opportunity.
What about? So if y'all not gonna spend that money on the point guard and y'all go Quickly, spend that money and do what with it?
You can always save it for next year, and try to bring in a star player or something like that, because you're gonna have cap space, and at the same time you got lottery picks that you can use for next year. That'll be perfect because next year's draft class is gonna be insane.
Okay, so what y'all got next year draft picks too? First rounders?
Yeah. We got a bunch of
That's
first
so
rounders.
greasy. I see you, so greasy.
Oh, that's So Greasy. What up,
Yeah.
So Greasy?
What up? What up? What up? We in here chatting. Go ahead, talk your shit, Kev.
But yeah, man, like I really feel like if we could do something like that, bro, I'll be all right, man. I'm not mad. I'm glad we got the 3 first-round picks this year from Washington, Detroit, and Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm. Washington, y'all gonna have a great draft pick. God damn. Because Washington just lost Bill. I can't imagine them being. I imagine that being a great draft pick.
Yeah.
You said who else?
Who?
Who else draft pick y'all got?
Detroit and Milwaukee.
Detroit, I think they're gonna have on a low key. I don't think they're gonna be the worst team next season. Low key.
Nah, they not.
Everybody keep. I don't watch college ball like that, but this Ivy kid supposed to be serious.
Nah. He's a good player.
They got Ivy, right?
Huh?
They got him. That's who they got. Ivy.
Yeah. At 5, they drafted him at 5.
Yeah, I keep hearing that. I heard a lot of Knicks fans talking about him for real.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all thought he was going to drop to 11?
I thought, nah. I knew he was getting picked in the top 5. I thought he was gonna go to the Kings. To be honest, I didn't think the.
But they
he was gonna drop to the Pistons like that. But that was good for the Pistons, man.
What they had? What the Kings had? What pick they had?
The pick. Who? The Kings?
Yeah.
The Kings, they picked Kenyon. I forget his name, but
no.
I'm
player. Saying what pick they had? The 4th pick?
They got the 4th pick. Yep.
Okay. Oh, you saying they could have used them? You thought Mike Brown could have used Ivy?
I thought they were gonna draft Ivy.
But what about Davion Mitchell? They already got him.
Yeah, they do got Davion Mitchell, but Ivy's nice, bro. Ivy's nice. He's nice. Jaden Ivey is nice, bro. But at the same time, I wasn't willing to give up all those pieces for him, man. Not for him, bro. I'm sorry. That's way too much, bro. They wanted way too much in return. I wasn't willing to give that up.
Yeah, I hear that.
Mm-hmm.
My phone about to charge too. Yo, thank y'all for rocking too, man. Shit, it's almost going on 2 hours strong. Y'all been in here. Hold on.
Word.
Yes, hold on. Marlon Say could be a great PG. He's talking about quickly. 100 mil
Yeah.
for a mid-range player is crazy. Who the hell are you talking about?
Nah, it's true, bro.
Who are you talking about?
I think he's talking about Kyrie.
I ain't got no problem with Kyrie talent. This is availability, bro.
Yeah, his availability is the worst. That's for sure. He's not reliable at all.
So in your opinion.
I think we won the draft. I think we won, bro. And we got 3 first-round picks in return. I think that's pretty good. I don't think that's bad at all.
Okay. Sure. So you and far as free agency, you saying y'all should keep that money in draft picks and negotiate next season? You really want to run it back with the team you got? You confident that y'all can compete for real?
I think that with quickly, I think we could compete. Yeah, I think with quickly, I think we could compete.
I don't know. We swept y'all 2 seasons in a row, but quickly wasn't running points, so I don't know. Quickly could ball though. I ain't gonna hold you. I like quickly, to be honest with you, but who knows, man? Who knows what's gonna happen, man?
Y'all swept us 2 years in a row, but y'all barely swept us 2 years in a row.
Yo, y'all competed,
What's
but
the difference?
I don't know, man. Fourth quarter it just got rolled. Without Rose,
Because
man,
even with the players that we got, we still gave y'all a real hard time.
yeah. But y'all miss Rose, man. I would think that's vital to y'all. Like, all right, we don't got Rose, and what's happening with Rose? Like, is he good now? He should be 100 after that injury.
He should be good now. He should be good. But
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's gonna happen though.
Shit, y'all keeping Rose?
I think for right now, from what I understand, yeah. I haven't heard nothing.
Yeah, if they was gonna get rid of him, he would have probably went when Kimba went.
Yep.
So yeah, shit, man. I like us having to play the rookies, even if it's because we can't go out and get other players. This is karma for Sean Marks to show that you can't cheat the winning formula. You gotta build for the draft. All of the winning teams right now, they building for the draft, and the team didn't give up on their draft picks. And to my knowledge, the last time we had a draft pick we built around was Brook Lopez, and we traded him. And after that, it was Jared Allen, and then we traded him, and he went back. So every time we trade away our draft pick, it goes bad for us. That should be a lesson for the Brooklyn Nets to not trade away certain draft picks. And what I will say about the guy that we just got from that wasn't drafted, Williams, he looked like Rondé Hollis Jefferson. His game looked like Rondé Hollis Jefferson. So like Rondé Hollis Jefferson, you'll like Williams. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I'll be honest. I got through a lot of the content that I wanted to get to. What about you? I know I've been long-winded. Is anything you wanted to address? Anything you want to discuss?
Nah, I think I'm good for today.
Shit. Shout out to BJ Samuel. I'll be watching y'all lives on there. I've been having a hard time doing a live with y'all. Shout out to Michael Allen Skeen. Shout out to even Tony. I seen him. He was at the draft.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the fans that be supporting the pages. And please, man, like, share, and comment, and share, man. Share. And you know, honestly, my phone needs to charge, so I gotta wrap it up.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Word,
My phone
man.
is in the same predicament right now.
Yeah, man. So I just want to sign off before my phone cut off for real, man. Shout out to Cat for the pull up. Shout out to T Time. But y'all know what it is, man. It's Knicks versus Nets. Who run the city? The podcast. We appreciate y'all. And we be back at it next week, man. And you know, to talk more basketball. And follow us on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. We do this every day. This not just Friday for us. We
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Facts.
So yeah, man, check us out, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.